We're doing it. It's live right now. We are live. It just went on Twitter.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
What is going on, Canes fans? I am Matty Ice. He is Caniacs, and this is the Canes Calling Pod live. Caniacs, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, man. How are you?
Pretty good.
Yeah,
we got a caller already, or what?
Already got a call. Let's go ahead and take that. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Why not? Let's do it. All right, thanks for calling Canes Calling. Who's on the line?
Hey, it's Jimmy. It's Jimmy from Jersey.
Hey, what's up, Jimmy from Jersey? How you doing, buddy?
Good. Good, man. I'm happy to be on, man.
Well, good. I'm glad you called. How you doing?
Pretty good. What are you guys? What are you guys covering tonight?
So we're just gonna talk about the hiring of T. Will, maybe some other stuff. Get into maybe some Heat talk, some Canes hoops. Is there anything you wanted to talk about?
Canes hoops is it's a pretty good topic because look at that win over Duke last night, man. That was crazy.
Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was crazy. For a team that doesn't really shoot threes that well, that was a pretty nice shooting game. I think they shot over 50% from three, which is insane.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, especially when you consider only playing with 7 scholarship players. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is. No. And it's not the first game that they've done that, and it's to come out and get a win against a top-notch program like that, it says a lot, So hopefully they can use this as a meter and kind of stack up some more wins, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, and I give a lot of credit to Larranaga too. Jim's a heck of a coach, and he always knows how to put his players in the right position to win. So that has a lot to do with it too.
Absolutely. What are your thoughts though? Do you think that Coach L is going to be around next year? Do you think he's on the hot seat? Because this is a third season where the team is kind of like not lived up to expectation. What are your thoughts?
I honestly don't see him going anywhere because honestly, with everything going on in the world right now, you can't really blame Coach L for the kind of start that we've had because it's just it's hard with the situation going on. Trying to get everybody to play well and everything like that. So I think that's got a lot to do with it this year.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely a weird year. It's kind of weird to think that, obviously we've had problems with availability of players and stuff, but like none of it hasn't been related to COVID at all. It's all been injuries or, obviously the situation with Matt Cross. It's kind of weird. So, I mean, thank God nothing has happened with COVID in this team, and hopefully it doesn't happen. But because I mean, that would be catastrophic.
That would be, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be. We wouldn't want to lose. We wouldn't want to lose a guy like Isaiah Wong. You know.
Yeah.
You know, Wong has been one of our quote unquote bright spots.
Oh, absolutely.
You're right there.
Absolutely.
Right there. So what do you feel about the T. Will hire there, buddy?
Oh yeah. I think it's a great. I think it's a great hire. I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna do really, really well. You know, with us.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to see what he can bring.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think hopefully that Duke win, you know, for Canes Hoops and, you know, the T. Will news, I think both sides are looking bright. We'll see if Canes Hoops can kind of turn it around, you know, at this point of the season, but, you know.
Hey, do they have an outside chance of making the tournament?
I would have to really see the numbers.
Okay. I just didn't know if you knew that right offhand.
I mean,
we can check on it later.
Technically, I mean, well, no, I'm just saying because, like, technically, there's always still like a shot, but I mean, they'd have to win a lot of like tough games.
I got you.
You know,
mm-hmm.
And so I just don't know if I could see them doing that like at all.
Gotcha.
But I mean, I think they can still finish the season on a high note. You know.
Oh yeah, I got you.
So,
there.
Oh, they definitely could. I mean, we have. There's no question about, you know, talent with this team. We definitely have. We definitely have a talent to do it on offense and defense. Our problem is that, you know, we just can't get. Like I said, we just can't get everybody together on the same page. Or, you know, they're either on or they're off. There's no one in the middle with us this year.
Right.
Yeah.
You know that's
the consistency. Yeah, I hear you there. All right, Jimmy, man. Well, we really appreciate you calling, buddy.
Oh, definitely, man.
All right,
it was fun.
I appreciate it, man. You have a great night, and we'll talk with you soon. I promise.
All right, go Canes, buddy.
All right, go Canes.
Have a good night, man.
Yeah.
All right, that's awesome. First caller of the night right off the bat. I love it.
There we go. So, man, no, we got into a call right off the bat, but
yeah.
What are your feelings, man, this week? You know, with all this Canes news happening.
How you doing? How's it going? How you been?
I'm okay, man. I think you can notice I got that new mic. You know, I had gotten another mic, but it was the wrong one. You know, because you sent me the wrong one, so it's all your fault.
Absolutely was.
But yeah, man, got this one going, and I think I'm sounding good.
Well, the mic sounds good. Yes, correctly. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
The mic
see what you want to do here.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Oh, what do you got there? What are you drinking? Caniacs has got something.
Oh, we got a little soul chelada.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, what about you? How's your week been going, huh?
Busy.
Busy?
You know, I do that. Yeah, I do a part-time freelance photography. It's been really busy this week. And
I didn't know you were doing photography.
Oh yeah. Stay-at-home dad, man. I gotta find a side hustle.
Jeez, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm a jack of all, but I have a master of none.
That's awesome. But yeah, man. So obviously,
just busy and just trying to get on to the next day, just living life. You know, that's about it.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, man.
On to the T. Will news. I'm absolutely happy with that. How about you?
Yeah, I was just about to ask you that. Yeah, no, I'm absolutely happy about it. I was kind of reading some stories and stuff and reading some news about it just to like get a better look at everything and stuff. I can't remember where I saw it, but there was like a statistic that because he played at Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
But in like 2004, he was an all SEC player. He played linebacker too as well. But he, under his tutelage, the Auburn, I think it was in 2018 and 2019. I'm trying to remember this from the top of my head. They had 2 all SEC linebackers. So one in 2018 and one in 2019. It was the first time since he had been selected. So that's kind of crazy, you know. I think it kind of speaks to, you know, we know he's the recruiter, but I mean, I think that kind of shows he can, you know, develop some too.
Right.
If you know what I'm saying.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, because that's what a lot of people are talking about is, you know, the development has been lacking here at the school. Yeah. So, you know, what does Manny do? He brings in, you know, proven developers at the positions that they're going to be coaching.
Oh, absolutely. No, yeah. But yeah, so I mean, I think I texted you the other night because obviously I saw the news that Miami beat Duke, and I was just like, wait, what?
Oh, right.
I didn't even watch the game. I was like, I remembered it was on, and then I just like I saw on Twitter, and I was like, wait, no, that's not right. And so I texted you, and obviously like Duke isn't like what it usually is, but they're what they usually are, but they're still a really good team. They have some really good players, some good freshmen, and you know Matthew Hurt is a really good player too. But yeah, I immediately texted you, and you're just like LOL.
Right. Well, I can't remember exactly what it said, but it's something to do with the heat. You know, the heat sucked, but then the Canes didn't, or something like that. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, man, we're getting right into it. You want to go do our 305 check-in?
Let's go ahead and do it.
Let's do it. So, man, we just talked about it. Canes hoops won against Duke. I think before that game, the 2 previous games since our last podcast, I think they lost both of them.
Right.
I think it was Florida State and Wake Forest. Mm-hmm. I know Florida State was actually relatively close and then just kind of lost that one. And then Wake Forest, I don't know what happened there. It was not good.
Yeah, not good.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Just because we know they have not been shooting the 3 well, and they haven't been defending the 3 well. I don't know if you saw my notes that we have, so don't say you got this right. Okay, good. What do you think they are ranked out of 340 teams in 3-point percentage allowed? Where do you think they fall out of 340 teams?
Oh, let's.
So obviously, the higher the number,
they've been pretty bad. So I'm going to say, let's just go 225.
No, 311 out of 340.
Man,
and my Long Beach State 49ers, my alma mater, are behind them at 324. So I thought that was hilarious. They're allowing 37.1% on threes.
Man,
it's pretty bad.
That is horrible. I thought it was bad, but I didn't realize it was that bad. Damn.
No, yeah, it's pretty bad. Okay, what do you think they're making? So percentage wise, in terms of ranking. So like out of the 340 teams,
40%.
Well, no. Oh no.
Okay, I got you.
No, they're not making 40%, dude. If they were making 40%, they'd be undefeated. No. They're ranking in Division I, like in terms of percentage of threes. So,
as far as what they made, it's got to be horrible.
Yeah.
It's got to be like
it's
12%, 15%, something like that.
It's 29%, but they're 311 out of 340.
Oh my god!
So they're 311th in both. Exactly.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Not to mention they're shooting 66.67 on free throws. That's good for 268 out of 340 in Division I. I'm gonna be real with you, man. When I was playing men's league, I was shooting those at 80%, and I didn't even practice, so I don't understand.
Damn, you got any scholarship left or any eligibility left?
Dude, I wish, man. I see that. I see those 3-point numbers, and I'm like, oh, you kidding me, man?
Well, I know your one boy would have no problem taking care of that 3-pointers.
Which one boy?
You do that. One state, he was like all California 3-point shooter.
Oh, Brendan?
Yeah,
my buddy Brendan.
Yeah,
so if listeners, if you're wondering what he's talking about, my buddy that I coached with, he played college ball, and he is ranked, I think, number 4 in California for like most threes made in a game, in a career, and something else. And I think LiAngelo Ball is like one ahead of him in some of the categories. Right. Mm-hmm. So pretty funny, but yeah. So yeah, no, I know, but I mean, hopefully, they can kind of turn it around. I mean, just looking at the schedule, they have like, I think it's like 8 or 9 games left, and they're 7-10. So, and 3-9 in ACC play. So, I mean, that's a really tall ask. But like, the thing you got to think of too is like, kind of going back, their free throw percentage. Like, man, if that was just a little higher, there's a few games they lost, like Virginia Tech, Clemson, and North Carolina by like 1 or 2 points. Where it's like, that's a couple free throws. They could have easily won those games, Mm-hmm. Those were 1-possession games they should have won. Or even against like Florida Gulf Coast, because I know that was a close game, and obviously we were undermanned. But like, it just goes to show, man, like, you don't do a few things on the court, and it's going to end up in a loss.
Yep. Yeah, I just hope that maybe this Duke win might get it fired, because sometimes it just takes a spark to get it going, and I just hope that this Duke win is that spark. At least win the next. What do you say? They got 9 left. At least win the next 6 out of the 9. At least try to run off a good 6 wins in there. Maybe, I mean, not in a row, but at least get 6 out of the 9.
Yeah,
get a nice little run in the season.
No, exactly. But I mean, we'll see. I just wanted to like kind of spotlight one guy, and that's Elijah Oloniyi. Man, if he didn't play it, they would have lost. Like, if they didn't have him, he was like all over the place. He was making threes. He was playing the passing lanes. I think he had a few steals, getting boards too. That's the thing with him. Like, any like guard like that gets rebounds, they usually are someone who is going to play defense, because they bring that intensity and focus, defensively, that, I feel like it just, brings up the rest of the team. So, but yeah. And then also too, like, just one more note before we move on to football. I thought it was interesting. He started the game, Coach L, with Harlan Beverly, McGusty, Olani, Wong, and then Anthony Walker, like, at the 5. And so I think that's something we might see a little more, So it'll be interesting to see.
Last night.
Yeah. But yeah. So, man, kind of getting into football, we obviously talked about the T. Will hire a little bit. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we hired T. Rob too. How do you think this is going to bolster, our defense, or and or recruiting too?
Well, recruiting. I mean, if you're following on Twitter, I mean, our recruiting is already
offers being sent out.
Well, from what I understand, I think 247 said that they sent out more offers than anybody ever in the staff before. I mean, they're just.
Oh my God.
I mean, they're throwing out a lot, but they're not throwing it at like bad players. I mean, they're going after high guys. You got guys, tweeting on Twitter, eyeball emojis, damn emojis, and I mean, damn tweets, and so it's already having an impact, But I'm just excited, man. I'm really excited. I really am. I mean, you can see that every part of the defense has been improved. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, well, he's addressed the main concerns, right? The linebackers and
cornerbacks. I mean, the defensive line. Granted, we had a little bit of push, but we didn't have as much push as we should, because that's pretty much what that defense relies on. Push up front. Linebackers be free, and then So I'm really excited because I love to have Jeff Simpson back, and Bob Shoop. Ha, man. That right there is just, I don't know. I believe I read somewhere on Twitter that the rumor is that Bob Shoop might
be like the Phantom DC.
The Phantom DC, yeah. Or the DC.
What a nickname.
Right.
The Phantom DC.
The Phantom DC.
I love it. I just came up with that. Trademark it. Put it on a T-shirt. Send it out.
Stamp it right now. That's funny. But yeah, I mean, the defense has improved. I mean, granted, everybody's got, well, you got to show me on the field, but that's coming. Hopefully, we'll have a spring. You'll probably see it by spring. You know what I mean? By the end of spring. So I'm excited. How about you?
Oh no, yeah, man, I'm excited. I think the thing that pumped me up the most was, well, two things that I want to bring up. The T Will, I don't know if you've seen the videos of him like freestyle rapping.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, is that not the most Miami thing ever? I was like, oh yeah, dude, I'm all about this guy, man.
Yes.
And obviously, like what I, kind of said earlier too about, recruiting and development and stuff. I'm excited about that too. But, the other thing I wanted to bring up too is, I know I had told you about this. I know we always bring up other podcasts on here, but I mean, I just don't care because, it's our thing, man, whatever.
Yeah, that's right.
The Behind the U podcast?
Yes, thank you. I was going to bring that up too. Go on ahead.
Yeah, so he had Josh Darrow had DeMarcus Van Dyke on, and he challenged him to like bring on some guys or whatever, and freaking the whole like cast of guys came on. I think it was Sean Spence came on.
Mm-hmm, he did.
Who else came? Travis Benjamin. Was it Marcus Forston came on?
Adair. Oh my God, what's his name? Oh, anyways, you caught me on the spot. I can't think of it, but it'll come to me. But yeah, anyways, go ahead, continue.
And then the defensive lineman. What's his name again? I just blanked out.
I know.
So you interrupted me.
I know the country boy, and oh my God, I can't think. His brother. Anyways, I'm just blanking right now.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. But anyways, he just like comes on and he's just like, "Oh, you don't think I can do this? Well, guess what? I'm bringing on like 5 dudes." Like,
right.
And just hearing him talk, like, I mean, he's obviously, I mean, I think he's going to make a difference, recruiting wise and everything. And I think, I'm excited to see what he can do. But
not only hearing him talk, how excited he is, but hearing how excited the former players are. Mm-hmm. I mean, I mean, it is very much excitement. I mean, I guess we you know what, but there is one former player's opinion that I would like to hear on Twitter after this, and that would be Joaquin. I don't know what he thinks about that.
Dude, Joaquin keeps it real. You think he'd ever come on here?
No, hell no. But no.
Hey,
I don't think
never
so.
Say never. Never say never, man. He might even be listening to this.
Are not very good. Let's put it that way.
Hey, he might even be listening to this. Like these fucking idiots.
Right, exactly. I said dominate. Oh, no, but man. Anyways. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready. Now, we're still not going in blowing out Bama. We're not going in beating Bama. I mean, don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm thinking. But we are, I'm still. I feel a lot better about my 10-2 prediction for the year.
Yeah, I'm still sticking with my 9-3. To be honest with you,
that's fine.
Just because of the. I mean, but that's not to say too. Like if I mean, I think we're going to have to revisit the record thing once it gets closer to the start of the season,
Yeah.
Just, based on D'Eriq King's progress and, if there's anything else that happens,
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely.
I think, I think that's something we'll have to do.
Yeah, because King and his ability to get back on the field is the key to the season. I mean, it is. I mean, there's no beating around the bush. There's no, lying about it. King is the reason why I'm picking 10-2, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. So. No. Yeah. Absolutely. But yeah, man. Do you want to do our?
What do you want? Go ahead. Sorry.
What do you freaking want? Do you want to do our heat talk or what?
Yes, actually, I was going to ask you that same thing. Boom.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, dude. Look at that chemistry.
So what I wanted to bring up was, did you see the game last night?
Which game we talking about? The one they won or the one they lost? No, I know, but which one?
The one they lost in overtime.
Oh no, I didn't see that one, but I saw it all over Twitter.
Man, I don't even know what to say with the words. I mean, it's just I couldn't believe what I was watching, man. It was just like I don't know how many contested threes that those guys hit, man. I mean, it was like, you know, they weren't supposed to win. I don't think, you know, the Heat weren't supposed to win. Them guys were hitting some the Hornets were hitting those contested threes like it was just too easy.
Yeah. I mean, that's just what happens some games, you know what I mean? You're either really on or, you know, you're really off. Mm-hmm. And you know, sometimes there's something you can't, like, sometimes you just can't do anything when the team is on like that, you know? They're in the NBA for a reason, you know, even if
that's true. Sometimes
they're bums, but
speaking of bums.
What do you mean speaking of bums?
Oh, well, it has nothing really to do with the Heat, but what about that heckler about LeBron?
Karen?
Courtside Karen.
No. Okay, this is my take. Obviously, this isn't regards to her. This is in regards to, like, you know, that one fan that was a complete douche that, like, told Westbrook to, like, get on his knees or, like, all this other stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Or, like, he's used to being on it. Whatever he said, and then, like, I think, did he say something racial, too? Like, I'm just, I don't remember.
Yeah, that I don't know.
Yeah, okay. So, but he obviously had said some, like, messed up shit.
Mm-hmm.
Here's my thing. Like, you already saw what happened with the, this obviously happened a long time ago. But you know, like, what happened with the Pacers and the Pistons when, like, that huge brawl, the Malice at the Palace?
Yep.
Yeah, someone threw beer on Ron Artest, and then that's when he, like, ran up and, like, started, you know, going ape shit.
Yes.
Here's my thing.
I remember that.
The NBA should allow a team one chance to fight someone in the crowd if they are heckling them, like, relentlessly like that. And you know what? Because you know what? If you can say that shit to someone, if you can yell that shit, you know, in the stands, then you should have no problem saying that to their face.
So basically, what you're proposing is
like hockey, dude.
Like
fucking
an
throw them in
timeout, right? Like an extra timeout. All of a sudden, the stage pops up, the squared circle pops up,
dude,
and then they
tables,
just go at it.
Tables, ladders, and chairs, man. in the fucking what's it called? Cage match.
Cage match. I'm down for that.
I guarantee you, no one would say shit to Russell Westbrook. Yeah, like, come on, man.
Yep.
No, it's for real, and obviously, like, I'm joking, obviously. But, like, it's just like, come on, man, don't say shit if you're, you know, if you wouldn't say that to him just walking down the street where, you know, there's not thousands of people in between you, then, like, don't say it. Yeah.
Right. Now, have you ever seen LeBron in person?
No. Oh, wait, yeah, like at a game and stuff, yeah. But not, like, right in front of me.
Bro.
Yeah.
Oh, my, you know, living out here in Phoenix, I've been to quite a few Suns games. And when they would come with the Heat, he is one of the largest men I've ever seen in my life. His shoulders is just unbelievable. I mean, you don't realize how big LeBron is until you see him.
Oh, yeah. You know, you just reminded me, actually, a few years ago when I was at Summer League, NBA Summer League.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you that don't know, they have, like, an NBA Summer League that's, like, preseason for, like, rookie and second-year players. I actually went, and it was when Bam was going into his second year, and I saw him at in front of this taco place in Vegas, dude, and he was fucking massive.
Oh, wow.
He was huge.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, man, you just don't know how big these dudes are until you see them and they're right in front of your face, and then you won't want to say shit to them. Come on,
right?
Now.
Like Shaquille. Now, Shaquille O'Neal is the largest human being I have ever seen in my life. That boy, that man. Oh man, jeez, that dude is unbelievably large. I've never seen him that big.
But yeah, man. I mean, we kind of got sidetracked from the Heat talk.
Sorry about that.
But it's okay. I don't really care. They haven't been playing well anyways. But I mean, I think I don't think that's really. I don't think it's fair to say that they suck or some shit. You know, right. I think it's just they've had too many guys that have been out. You know, Jimmy has only played in I think less than half the games. Avery Bradley's been out. Iguodala's been out.
Mm-hmm.
I think Duncan Robinson is like one of the only ones that played all games. Everyone else has like missed at least, a couple games. And it's just hard to, put anything together when you have so many guys out,
Right. No, I understand.
Yeah.
But it's just it's not it's nothing like it was last season. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah, but I think you'll kind of see a run later, and I wouldn't be surprised if they get in like as a, as like a 7 or 8 seed, and then maybe win a series or two. Like I wouldn't be surprised. It just depends on what happens,
Right.
So.
All right. Well, are you ready?
Yeah, man, I'm ready.
To bring on the Warden?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's bring on Warden.
Let's bring him on. And here he is, the man, the myth, the legend. Oh, look at that.
Oh, he's got his Warden Winners background. Look at that.
What's going on, fellas? How's it going?
What's up, my man? How you doing?
Good. We are live, man.
Living the dream. Yeah, I was listening a little bit.
Oh, awesome.
So 2 things. I'm gonna respond to 2 of the things I heard you guys talk about.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I agree. I think we should have like all-star match, with like the top hecklers and the top players, and have a boxing match. Because I've always been a proponent of, if you don't say something, you can't back up, and that's just in real life in general. And
Right.
The absurdity of these 2 fans in Atlanta. The guy's had a beef with LeBron his entire career, when he was with Cleveland, when he's with the Heat, and obviously there's some hate there, which whatever it is, that's fine.
Right.
But don't act like when a professional player responds that you're going to be shocked. Okay, I've been to many sporting events. I've heckled many people. When I went to Wright State, we stormed the court, and I ran right into Brad Stevens, the coach of the Celtics. I've yelled at players, I've yelled at coaches, and sometimes they give it back, sometimes they ignore you. But if they give it back, just say stuff that you would hope that wouldn't cause a reaction to get your ass beat. Let's just say that.
Especially when there's only 1,000 freaking people in the stadium. Everybody in the world can hear what the hell you're saying. So
correct, and she obviously married her husband for his personality. Yeah, so we won't even get into that. We won't even get into that, boys.
God, that's funny.
And then another thing that I listened to a little bit earlier when you guys were talking is I think 11-1. I think you're one being that Bama game, and I think you guys run the table after that. I don't see anything that really like jumps out at me. You guys have a bye week before the North Carolina game. I think you guys have a very favorable schedule for if De'Aaron King isn't back right away, and you have to play your backup that played so well in the bowl game. His name escapes me for whatever reason, but Kosi Perry, I thought he played very well.
Yeah, but he won't be on the team.
He's not. I thought he was staying.
No, he's only back just to go to school and graduate, and then once he graduates, the team is going to help him find another spot. So right now,
awesome.
We don't know who the backup is.
Okay, so at this point, I still think 11-1 though. Obviously, the Perry thing kind of, I didn't know that news, but that's good news. That's good for the school to do that. Obviously, it won't be Tate. Tate won't be leaving you to the promised land. He didn't lead my Buckeyes to the promised land either, so that's fine. He's a waste of space. So,
all I got to say is one thing, Kiki.
Awesome.
All right.
All I gotta say is one thing. Goodbye.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, but
hopefully, good luck to the man for real. I mean, seriously.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, good luck, and hopefully he can see more Instagram models and less football time. But so one final thing before we get into the Warden's winners, I want to bring up. I didn't hear if you guys talked about NCAA football game.
No, we didn't bring that up.
I was going to actually wait. And I was going to wait till you got done with your picks, and I was going to bring it up after that. But if you want to do it now, that's fine. We can talk about that.
Can we just talk about that? Can we talk about how I'm going to be able to bring the Arkansas State Red Wolves to the promised land and sign 4 Elite 11 quarterbacks? And then I'm going to go to Tennessee, and I promise you that I will hand out cash and Burger King bags and not McDonald's. That is the Warden promise.
Burger King instead. Oh my God!
I saw a couple funny things on that. I think 2 of my favorite things were, one is Nevin Shapiro going to be a playable character. I thought that was hilarious.
That is funny.
And,
that is great.
And then I saw something where someone said, you're recruiting that says Nick Saban offered to recruit for $110,000. Press X to report or press O to offer more.
Right, something like that. Yeah, that's great. Oh man. Yeah, I bet you there's a bunch of wives and girlfriends out there that saw that and just slapped themselves in the head and was like, "Oh, come on."
Yeah. I tell you what, it's gonna come here in 2 or 3 years, and obviously we don't know what the future brings, but I can tell you this: once it comes out, I'm taking a whole week of work off because that's my jam right there, boys.
Vacation? You already
I'm pre-planning my vacation.
Wrote it in already.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
I hope they have that game mode too. What was it called? Road to Glory or whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep. Oh, that was so much fun. That was fun, and then you could, as a kid, just remember during the summer playing that when it would release, and playing online dynasties and having your own dynasty, and you're recruiting this 5-star to come to your school, and he doesn't come to your school, and I had a little notebook. I'd write his name down and schedule him, and then I'd beat him by 40. To me, that was my whole. Well, it should have came to school, shouldn't you? Now,
yeah.
So, but that's very exciting.
By Miami, no.
Dude, I'm not surprised at all, bro. It's got a kill list.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Oh, good times, boys. Good times. Yeah. How's everybody doing?
Doing great, man.
Great, man.
Good.
I know we missed you last week, and the week before, we didn't do it, so it's been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
How are you? How's things?
So I'm good. I know about 2 weeks ago I gave you some UFC picks, and I was very happy. We went 3-1 on those picks. Nice. Didn't do as well on the 2 football picks. We didn't get the championship, so we were 3-3 on the week. Still sitting a little bit under 50%, but big game this weekend, boys, and I got some prop bets if you guys want to hear them.
Oh yes,
I'm
absolutely ready.
Okay,
I'm ready.
Well, so the first thing, obviously, everything starts off with is heads or tails, right? So we're gonna go tails never fails. And we'll just take the tails, on the coin toss. One of my favorite prop bets because, it's minus 103. So pretty good odds, better odds than most of your regular games that are usually around minus 110 or so. So not too bad. And then I also like the Bucks +3 at minus 102, which is good odds there too. So I do. I like them a lot in this game with the points. It's going to be interesting to see them playing, at home and everything. I know I saw the news that they weren't going to be able to shoot off the cannons and stuff, which I think is a bunch of BS.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
It's not their fault that they played so well.
Right. I get it. They want to keep the neutral feeling. I understand it, but this is my thing as a Bucks fan. Okay. I'm a little nervous about this game, but I'm not worried that we're going to lose. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, it's Patrick Mahomes, and what he did in the AFC Championship game made me really concerned. But then, especially with what happened earlier in the season, because KC whooped them. I mean, whooped them bad. Yep. But that was a different team back then.
Sure.
They didn't have all the practices and everything. And watching them develop, this is going to be probably one of the best Super Bowls that we've seen, to be honest.
I think it's going to be a great Super Bowl. I have really no horse in the race, obviously. I'm kind of rooting for Tampa. I'm not a big fan of Patrick Mahomes' family. Obviously, I won't share that on the podcast, but I think they're a little goofy over there, over him. And I have no hate for Tom Brady, even though being an Ohio State fan, he went to Michigan. It's a lot of respect over there. I definitely like that. And you'll like this one too, Kenny X, is Barrett to record the first sack. I like that a lot. I think your defense gets after him, and I like Shaquille Barrett with how quick he is. Mm-hmm. So, and if that hits, that's plus 550. So it's 5.51 to 1 odds. So $10 wins you 55. That's pretty.
Right, that's pretty good.
Wow.
That's a nice bet. Yeah. So I like that one. And I also like the fourth one here is Mahomes interception before touchdown pass. The reason why I like that one is even if Mahomes comes out and slings it, I feel like the way your defensive backs play, and they are very close and tight-knit to the receivers like they played against the Packers, I think Mahomes will throw an early pick, maybe get him a little rattled. And obviously he's going to probably fight and come back, and it'll be a tight game down the stretch. But I really do think Mahomes throws an interception before he throws a touchdown pass. That one's plus 260, which is a 2.6 to 1 odds, which is good there. Mm-hmm. And then I'm kind of Tampa Bay heavy. I know that's probably making you nervous. over here. But I like Ronald Jones to catch a pass before playoff Leonard Fournette. So if he catches a pass before Leonard Fournette, that's plus 290, which is good odds. I like that a lot. And then
can see that happening, honestly.
Yeah, I do too, because I think they'll be keyed in on Leonard Fournette, and I think that's a good thing to do. But then they bring in Ronald Jones, maybe that quick screen, and gets him off and running. And then I think my favorite one, and I would say this is the lock, prop of the week. I like no touchdown on either first drive. Both offensive-minded teams. That's plus 115. I like the idea of, maybe a 3-and-out by one team and the other team either has a turnover, has a long drive, and gets a field goal. I like it to be a low-scoring game right out the bat, and then once they get those scripted plays off, then I would say there's probably going to be some type of shootout, in my opinion.
I could see that. I could see that.
Yeah.
The field goal. I can see a field goal by both of them in the first drive, honestly.
Yep, exactly. 3-3, and everybody's going, I'm sure there'll be some comment by whoever's doing the game. Is it CBS this year, I think?
I think you're right.
With Nance and Romo? I'm sure there'll be some comment about Nance and Romo saying, we thought this was going to be a blowout. It's 3-3. And then all of a sudden they blink, and by the third quarter, each team has like 20-plus points. So,
oh my God.
But yeah, those are my props. You can't really parlay any of those within the FanDuel app that I use. So those are all straight bets. We'll see how we do prop week. And then, this will sadly be my last football bet of the year, and we'll have to wait until September to get those. But like me and Matt have talked, we're hoping to get a bunch of college basketball picks in, and then obviously go into March Madness, which is like my betting Christmas. So
I'll be ready for that.
Heck yeah.
So, yeah.
Hopefully you didn't put any money on the Miami Duke basketball game.
I saw that. I did not. I actually had this weekend. I went down to Indiana to visit a sports book that was just newly renovated down there, and had some money. The Duke Clemson game cost me some money. I had the first half over of 63.5. They scored 63 points. They had 63 points at 105 mark and couldn't score a single point to give me that parlay win. And
man,
Bama losing to Oklahoma also cost me about $400 a win. So I was this close, as they say, to feeling really good this weekend. But if it was called winning, everybody would do it. So
right. And you know what they say about coming this close, right?
Right. Hand grenades and horseshoes, my friend.
Oh, man.
That's it.
Warden, I gotta ask you, man. What's on the menu for Super Bowl, man?
So talk to the girlfriend. Kind of thinking, do we have something here? Do we just watch it? I'm a big fan of buffalo chicken dip and taco dip at Super Bowl parties. I would say those are my two go-tos. Mm-hmm. And then I like the Rotella with the hamburger in it too when people make it. I've never really made it, but it's like Rotella cheese and hamburger, and you dip it with tortilla chips. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, like cheese dip type dip?
Yeah, like a cheese dip. So,
okay, yeah.
If I watch it here, I'm sure it'll probably be like maybe a quick pizza order. Me, Gio, and the girlfriend will probably watch it. If I go over to the parents, I'm sure my mom will whip up something good. But I'm thinking just some dips, easy cheese dips.
Oh yeah.
So, what about you guys?
Go ahead, Matt.
We're getting pizza from this really good local place, and then kind of we have a TV outside, so some of my girlfriend's friends are coming over, so they're gonna bring like wings and just different things and stuff. And then we're getting ice cream from this place. I think they're in the Midwest too. Have you ever heard of Hendel's?
I haven't.
No? Okay. Well, it's a really good ice cream place too, so we're getting that, and yeah, man, excited, man.
Yeah, that sounds good. Obviously we don't want to deep dive too far into it with the pandemic, but definitely hopefully we continue to see positive signs, everybody feeling good. Hopefully the vaccine starts to work, because this is the type of stuff that I miss, is the human interaction, having those big parties. Obviously, you being a big Bucs fan, you're going to be watching the game intensely. With me, because the Browns are never in the Super Bowl, I get to enjoy it all the time and just relax and have a social experiment. But now I got to keep it smaller. So I'm really hoping, March Madness, maybe we'll start to feel everybody can get close, and then maybe by the midsummer, and then by football season, tailgates will be back, because I really miss tailgating, and I really miss going to football games.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What about you, Caniacs? What are you doing?
I'm part of a group called Buckaholics. They have, Arizona chapters all over the United States, and actually all over the world, to be honest. And they're putting up two parties. If you're familiar with Phoenix, there's East Valley, West Valley, whatever. So they're actually having one close to downtown Phoenix at actually a place called Marley's. Yes, Dan Marley's place. And then they're having another party down there on the east side, down in Chandler. The thing is, I just don't know if I want to drive that far or Uber that far. So I'm trying to decide if I want to go there. I mean, they're doing the social distancing. It's a big old freaking like a ballroom type deal. So, I mean, social distancing. I'm not worried about that part. It's just I will be drinking, absolutely, and I don't want to take no chances. So I don't know what I'm doing yet, to be honest. Sorry to make it so long.
Yeah, No. Yeah, that's the thing is like it's just when you do those big parties like that, and obviously you want to have some good adult cokes there and enjoy yourself, but you also got to be smart about it. So yeah, that's a good point. I'm just excited, man. I love football, and we've talked about this. The Super Bowl is great to bet on, but it's going to be really sad when it's over because we got to wait another 6 long months until we get real football again. So
yeah. Imagine if we don't have another spring.
Man. No spring ball, no NFL. I mean, the NFL draft is going to be this year. Is going to be in Cleveland, so I know we'll get to talk some NFL draft because I think Miami has 3 first rounders, all ends. This spring, so that'll be fun to talk about, and hopefully one of them ends up on my Cleveland Browns, which would be great. Would be fantastic.
Nothing wrong with NFLU.
No, NFLU. Hey, we were for a while, man. We were NFLU. Now we're NFLSU because now we only want to draft Tigers.
That's it. Whatever gets you the wins, right?
Oh, exactly.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate you calling, man, and you have a great day and enjoy the Super Bowl.
Awesome. Go Canes.
Go Canes.
All right, man.
All right. That's wonderful. All right.
That was awesome.
I love those picks. I like them.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure you do.
I'm gonna have to make me a little drive.
Yeah.
Go lay a little bit of this funds down. And
oh man. I forgot, man. The one other thing on the menu for the Super Bowl, I forgot to mention this: the Twisted Tea, man. Gotta have the Twisted Tea.
Okay.
Gotta have it.
I see how it is. Okay. I see how
you
do
man,
it.
I'm ready for it. Yeah.
Have
you ever tried? Sorry, super random. But have you ever tried like the like cans of like different what company is it? I think it's like Crown Royale. They have like cola I
can tell you right now, no.
No. Wow. Disappointing. It's like Crown Royale and like Coke or something.
Already pre-mixed?
Then.
And it's already pre-mixed?
Yeah, it's already like pre-mixed. It's in like a little can, like a Coke can or something.
No way, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Okay.
That's
I was
funny.
just wondering. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited for the food and everything. But yeah. Do you want to get into our picks or what?
Well, yeah. I mean, I got to see what happened. I got to catch up, man.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, let's
go. Let's
do this.
So last week we bet on 3 different college basketball games. They were all part of the Atlantic Sun Division or conference or whatever. We had Bellarmine versus Kennesaw State. Kennesaw State was the one that was like 0-8
right.
or something, and I just picked them. I was like, oh, you know what? I feel it. They only lost by like 4 or 5.
Oh, good. They lost. You're making me nervous there for a second.
No, you got a point for that one. And then it was Liberty and Jacksonville, and you picked Jacksonville. Uh-huh. Liberty won that.
Damn.
Yeah, and then it was North Florida and North Alabama, and North Florida won. You took North Florida. I took North Alabama.
2 for 1.
So the score is 15-13.
I'm still behind, but I caught up a little bit.
Yeah. So for this week, man, I'm excited. We got a more diverse sports. First one being college basketball. The reason why I picked this game is because one of the players, like, there's a recent story about him and stuff, and it's really cool. It's Stony Brook and UMBC. Okay. So I don't know if you know, there's a guy on UMBC that's only 5'2".
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Darnell Rogers. I want to say his name is.
5'2".
Oh man, this is gonna bug me.
Man, that's
he's 5'2". I think he averaged, like, I looked up his stats because I was like, whoa, like, you know, he averaged like eight points a game or something like that. So he's not bad, you know what I mean? Like, that's starter numbers, you know.
My wife is taller than he is.
Yeah, and so UMBC, if you don't remember, is the team that knocked off Virginia in the first round. Remember a couple seasons ago?
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. In the first round, they took them out, and then Virginia ended up winning the championship the next year. But yeah, so that's the first game. I'm definitely taking UMBC. They have pretty identical conference records. But you're going to take UMBC or Stony Brook?
I'm going to go with Stony Brook.
Okay. Next up, I'm excited for this one. We got men's lacrosse.
Mm-hmm.
We got Denver. Is that Denver University, I think? I don't know. Going against Duke. Denver's ranked 11th and Duke is ranked 8th. I'm going to take Duke in this one.
Okay, well, I'm going opposite then, obviously.
You're going to go Denver?
Heck yeah.
And that is that's Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern on ACC Network. I know our listeners are really big into men's lacrosse, so yeah, make sure you tune in. Also, well, just to wrap it up, we got women's volleyball.
Okay.
We got Stanford versus Arizona. I don't know anything about the teams. I don't know if like one of them is way better. There's no records on here or anything.
I'm going AZ, baby.
Okay, I was going to take Stanford, so that works out perfectly. Yeah, you got to take the... you got to rep it, man.
I like volleyball. I like volleyball a lot.
Really?
I used to play it. Yep. I coached it when I was in high school. I coached in middle school. So, yeah, I love volleyball. I'm just not, not very athletic. So, I mean, I give it my shot, but I love volleyball.
Yeah. Hey, man. I love it. Did you play, like, in high school, or...?
No, we didn't have a men's volleyball team, no. I just played.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we just played for fun all the time.
Oh, was it invented, like, after you had graduated high school? Is that why?
I think we were inventing it at the time.
Oh, okay, that's why. Okay, just out of curiosity, I had to clear that up.
Oh, and I want to bring up one more thing. I just thought about this.
Yeah.
Did you read on Twitter where that the NCAA is talking about adding or changing something with the rule? I just happened to briefly see
Oh, the number of players?
Yeah, something about if a transfers out, it's not
going
to
so if someone
you can use it or something like that?
If someone transfers out or declares early for the NFL, then you have another open spot, right? Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of saw that. I didn't really read it because I was it was when I was at work, so I was just kind of scrolling through and I saw that and I was like, oh, I'm going to have to read that later.
Yeah,
but I mean, if that happens...
because that means we should have 2 spots, right? Because Roche and Phillips, right?
Well, I think if someone...
Or maybe
I don't know how it'll work. Well, because they were already, but I mean Brevin, he was a junior, right?
Right. Yeah.
So
yeah.
So Brevin, and then anyone who transferred out. So like Tate, right?
Nkosi. Well, Nkosi's going to graduate, so that. But
that's true.
But he had 1 year eligibility. He had a year of eligibility left. So.
Yeah. Well, Robert Burns transferred.
True. So, yeah, I'm going to have to do some more research on that. Actually, I know who I'm going to post the question to.
I know. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yep.
But yeah, man, I mean, I think we're kind of getting to the period where there's not much to really talk about. So I think it'll be good to have people calling in and stuff and see what people want to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. Because, it's Miami football. There's always something that we can talk about. Always.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, man. So, you got any plans for this weekend, or?
Nah, not really. Just Super Bowl bound, baby. Just go Bucks. I'm very confident, and we're gonna win. So, that's all I got right now. Go Bucks, and go Canes, obviously. How about you?
Nothing much. Just the what do you call it? The having the people over for the Super Bowl. Obviously, we're gonna social distance, and it's gonna be outside.
Gotcha.
But besides that, like nothing really else. I have like some work things that like now it's kind of slowing down, so I'm kind of doing that. There's some stuff I want to do on our end too that I want to get into.
Gotcha.
Why are you looking at me like a crazy person right now, man?
Because I am crazy. That's all it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Whatever. But yeah, no, that's about it. I'm excited to see how this season goes. I mean, I know we talked about, going to the Alabama game, and I still want to do it no matter what, no matter what the news is, and we can do our show live, and I'll meet you in person. That'll be crazy.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so I'm excited, man. Anything Canes, man.
Anything Canes, brother.
Oh yeah.
All right. That's all I got, man. I'm ready to get out of here.
That's all you got?
That's it.
You ready to get out of here?
That's it, my
Ready
brother.
to wrap it up?
That's it.
You want me to take up any more of your time?
No, sir. I'm done with you already. All right, guys.
Done with me already? Yeah, whatever.
We really appreciate you guys listening. Please subscribe to us on all wherever you listen to on your podcast, and go Canes, man.
Go Canes.